What's up, fam? Check this out. This is your boy Sinsear, poet, speaker, author. I wrote a little book called The 30 Love Laws, which also allows me now to be a relationship coach. And this series right here is going to be all about informing the people, going against the grain as far as preconceived notions and normalize average thought process. So my job here is to have people reclaim their righteous minds. Most people, they want to be right. Some people, they go against the idea of being wrong, but what matters is righteousness. All right, so right is only short for righteousness. That's one of the sayings that I go by. So not telling you how to think or what to think, just encouraging you to use your righteous mind. All right, so this is iLOVEtv, and today what we're going to be talking about is something simple. We're going to delve into one of the most significant artists to hit the scene here lately. It goes by the name of Nipsey Hussle, and what I wanted to do was just draw a little bit of a parallel. This brother is significant because his story parallels somebody that's very significant in history, religiously. Talking about this brother right here. We just celebrated his birthday, and Nipsey Hussle, I was around to see the profound impact of somebody like a Tupac Shakur. And I haven't seen anybody's impact like that since Tupac's passed. Speaking of my brother Nipsey Hussle. So, getting into the parallel. If I was to tell you that somebody else died at the age of 33, he spent his time in the hood with the people in the hood. He was ostracized by people that he showed love to. This brother was somebody that was a savior to the hood to a degree. Who would that parallel to in religious history? Died at the age of 33, spent time in the hood. He was seen as a savior to the hood. He wasn't known as much as most people saw Tupac Shakur, meaning as a rapper, but the things that he did in the community, the things that he did for the people. Who would that be in your mind? Again, not telling you what to think or how to think, but just encouraging you to use your righteous mind. This brother was significant not only because of what he did as a rapper, but because of who he was to his community, to who he is to his community. We still see his name flashing across social media, the impact that it's had on artists such as myself. Now to think about it, I'm a little bit older than Nipsey Hussle, but I see his influence. So I just want y'all to think about that, using your own righteous mind. Whose story is that? And just think about it. Looking back in the day, this parallel that I'm talking about, in a religious sense, the people back then didn't know who they were walking with. Some did and some didn't. But the same ones crucified. That same circle that he was in, the people that he was looking to save, he was compared to the thieves that he was on the cross with. So again, don't take this information and say that I'm leaning one way or the other. It's just using your own mind. All right? And one of the other things that I want you to look into, not just taking my word for it or not just seeing the parallel that I'm drawing here, but look into things like the Council of Nicaea. We should all be informed and we should trust our own information, not take the information of others and run with it. I encourage that. There's also different events that I'm involved in around the city as far as performances. I I do a show every second Friday called the Arts and Culture Show at the Black Dot Cultural Center and Bookstore, and there's a number of events that go on there. And I'm not just a poet, speaker, and an author, as well as a relationship coach. Most importantly, I pride myself on being a proud husband and your brother. So make sure that you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. It's iLOVEtv with your boy Sinsear. I'll see you soon. Peace and love.